Right, hello boys, how are we all doing? Let's remove that. Oh, there we go, that worked a bit better than I thought it was. I didn't expect that all to go so smoothly at the start there. Let me know how the audio is, if you want me to turn the music down a little bit. Just for the record everyone, Moto Highlights is a personal friend of mine. He's not actually in a wheelchair, he's just messing with you. But I suppose one way of doing it, can you like strap a lawnmower to the bottom of your wheelchair and just scoot about, cut some grass? What I want to do is, first and foremost, I'm just going to mess around with a bit of enduro. I had my world record lap posted on this the other day, and then on the same day Rubes managed to beat it by like 5 seconds, so I want to try and see if I can beat it again for the first part of this stream. Can't believe we're already at, well, on my end it says 33 people in here already, that's mad. Usually takes like a good half hour or so for the numbers to start crawling up. I changed the music playlist as well, so I haven't listened to it all the way through, so I'm hoping it's not like too heavy or anything. It literally was just like a basic gaming music mix that I put on there. See, my Steam's working fine. I can't wait for this to read this out.
Moto Highlights donated $5. Yerdo is Yerma.
Thank you, Johnny, for the $5. Right, has this loaded up yet? Just thinking about it in the background, bear with me. I'm interested to see how my game handles the enduro tracks at the same time as streaming, because they're quite heavy on the game. I'll turn down the music just a tiny bit in a second once it's all loaded in and I can tab out without risking crashing it all. Yeah, what's up Owen? Nice to have you in here again. Chandler, is this the same Chandler from Sim? If so, nice to see you again, it's been a while. Right, let me tab out quickly and turn the music down just a tiny bit. The issue you've got with some of these mixes as well is the different songs will play at different volumes where they've been compiled. So, I'm just going to fuck around in Enduro for a little bit and just glance over at the chat every now and then. Just got my wisdom teeth out. Jesus. I don't know how many drugs you must be on at the moment. I got 4 wisdom teeth, but luckily for me, I had room for them all, so I didn't actually have to get anything out. I don't add anyone on Discord, to be honest, Jaxie, because I get so many like friend requests at the moment. It's a case of if I have one person, I have to have everyone, and then I'd be inundated with messages all the time. It's a little bit, it feels a little bit framey. I don't know what it looks like on your end. It's not terrible. Yeah, it's sitting around the 60 FPS mark, which isn't too bad. Yeah, Merc, the full Krakenberg is terrible on frames where it's loading in so much, but if you download the individual little courses, it should be fine. To be honest, Eric, not really. Like, I loaded it up the other day and tried playing for about 10 minutes or so, and I couldn't even go in a straight line. So I think the only part I'd miss about it is being as good as I used to be. But no, there's not any part of Sim that I really prefer over this, other than like the fuller lobbies for the racing, for example, and maybe the load times as well. Oh, did you, Chandler? I didn't see it on there. I know I've got my stuff quite private at the moment, so I don't see everyone's messages. I have to get the old boys back together for a while, because I know Brandon messaged me the other day as well about playing. I know Ed plays the game a little bit every now and then as well. Not sure I've ever seen Tanner play MX Bikes though, so I'll drop him a message at some point. Yeah, I can feel that these frames are going to be a bit difficult to do this on, so I wouldn't expect any amazing stuff on this. Oh, you got all 4 out? Jesus Christ. Well, I don't ride too much. The only place I really ride at the moment is Wild Tracks MX, Chippenham. Don't know if you know of that at all.
It is Wednesday, my dude.
It's mostly about throttle control. Oh, this will be a good test to see if it retail
Moto
this
Highlights donated $5. Imma Siegel,
Oh, it does, so it didn't fully update. Okay, fair enough. I'll update that for the next time. Let me see, actually, is there any way... Bear me 2 seconds, I'm just going to go into my settings. There we go. Right, so... Free. Let's go down to save. Okay, cool, right. I feel like I always do this, I'm always changing stuff on the fly rather than actually playing. Yeah, Jaxie, it's just about throttle control really, and once you play the game more you learn about the limit of how far you can lean and before it will slide out on you. Oh god, this isn't going too well already. Oh, Tanner's actually going to your house. Jesus Christ, fair play. Thank you, Logan. Dylan, I don't have like a YouTube, Instagram, and I'm not giving out my personal one. You can see how laggy it is on the mouse when you press refresh, where it tries refreshing the entire track. Just want to get through this first section. It's a bit hard when it's so framey. I might have to turn the graphics down to medium instead of high for a bit.
It is Wednesday, my dude.
Moto Highlights donated $5.
Well, if I get another spam one, I'll turn the text-to-speech off, since, yeah, pretty pointless. How'd you do the reset? Oh, so I don't know what button you'll have it on, but if you go into your settings, which let me try and find where it all is quickly. Tear off, start by reset. So track marker for me, I've got it on. If you can see on my controller overlay, I'm pressing my options button right now. If you go anywhere on the track and hold it down, you'll see at the bottom it sets the track marker there, and then if you just press it once, it'll put you back to that point. Question is, will it actually count the start of the lap? Because I haven't gone back to the pits. Oh, it does, okay. Sometimes it just carries on counting, which you don't want. I grinded for a good like 4 hours or so to get that one good lap on this track, just where it's like 7 minutes having to be like literally perfect. Why is my chat's not like moving down with me whilst I'm watching? There we go, it should be there now.
It is Wednesday, my dude.
Hi, Schultz.
It is Wednesday, my dude.
Do a flip.
No Shoes 47 donated $3. Not every PP time is poo-poo time, every poo-poo time is PP time.
Bear with me 2 seconds though. I will, let's do text-to-speech, disabled, save. Thank you, Vision. I had a lot of fun making that one. Thank you, Ty. What's up, Mad Thunder? Nice to have you here as well. Yeah, well, I thought I'd try it for once. Like, I turned it off for the first few streams anyway, because I expected that's what it would be like, because that's the internet, and yeah, show's true, so that's fine. I'll leave it up there, but yeah, I'll turn the text-to-speech off. Oh, that's so laggy, it's unreal. That's what I was going to do. This might go black for a second. Let me turn the settings down a bit so I get more than 60 frames. See if it helps at all. So you just get some parts of the track and you drop like a bunch of frames at once, and it'll stop you doing what you want to do. Like, it will turn more or less than you want it to. That's good, Cash. I'm glad that they're helping you in some way. That's what they're there for. Right, what the frames looking like now? Control F. Literally, I turn everything down to medium and it's like an extra 10 and that's it. Alright, we'll try and work with it. I won't spend too long on this because I know it's probably not the most interesting to watch, doing the same like corner over and over again. After a while I'll hop into some servers with everyone as well, like we usually do. See which ones are open and available. Have I got my... I know I changed setups when I was trying to do this quickly. Let's see if I've got... Hold on, so I've got Mellow, yes. I think that's the only thing I had to change. Yeah, I think that's fine. What do you mean, Braden? How long are your streaks? Mad Thunder, I'd say stay away from the 450s for the time being. Just start on the lower bikes, so 125s and 250s, and then once you get a better understanding of the game's physics and how it all works, then work your way up. But you can play the games for hundreds of hours and still struggle on the bigger bikes. They're a bit of a handful. I don't know why I'm struggling on this little bit at the moment. I think I'm just out of practice. Oh, they're usually about 2 hours or so. I usually like to do 2 hours at the minimum, and then depending on how I'm feeling, if I'm bored yet or not, I'll do a bit more. The amount of times I've looped out going up these hills, you just got to hit them at the absolute perfect angle, the right amount of throttle, the right amount of lean. You've almost got to get lucky sometimes. That one's the biggest pain because it's always like slightly off camber, and that's the issue, is it makes you slide out a lot if you're not completely dead straight. Oh god, we're a bit sideways. It's fine, it's fine. Survive. Oh, rip. Make it over. Boso strikes again. Always makes you face backwards every time you crash, doesn't matter how you do it or how many times the bike flips. It will never be the way that you want. No offence, Merc, but I don't find them very interesting, to be honest. I don't see the point of them. Christ. I was meant to be doing a, there's a 500cc fun race tonight on Broome Tioga that I was signed up for, but I downloaded the track and spun like 3-4 laps and I couldn't go in a straight line on it. I don't know, I think I might just be having a bad day, which looking by how I'm riding at the moment as well is probably the case. I feel like I should just finish this lap off no matter what it ends up being, just to get a lap in the books. This is one of the hardest hills as well. Oh, there we go. Careful. I looked at the chat for a second and a fucking turn comes up on me. It's alright, didn't go all the way over the other ledge. Oh, but it did face backwards again. It was the right way and then it thought, nah, actually I'll spin around a little bit last second. I mean, the Bike Life community actually made them as well, Jacob. I think that's where they came from. I think that Gabriel geezer that made it in the first place as part of the Bike Life squad. Yeah, I don't agree with the whole selling of the models. Not even sure about the quality of them, because in the main MX Bikes Discord as well I was seeing like a new one being released every day, and I'm pretty sure the modelling for stuff like that takes a lot longer than just a day each, when it's like proper high quality work, that is. I'll have a proper read to the chat when this lap's over, by the way. God, I keep looking over at the chat at really important points. I'm not surviving this. No. Oh, thanks for helping out, by the way, with the max HUD. Well, at the moment, I've crashed twice, I think it is this lap. And the third sector is the hardest, so if I manage to get through it without too many deaths, this will be like a 7:45 or something like that, I would have thought. And world record at the moment is a 7:03, so yeah, a very, very hard track to be consistently fast on. Especially when you do that. Maybe it's the stream pressure as well. I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've ever crashed in that straight. Literally all you have to do is go in a straight line and it's fine usually. Got kind of remember how this hill goes down, what angle it's at as well. It's all good. And there's one random bump, you've got to stay them forwards over here, which is that, because you'll instantly do a backflip if not, because these bikes have so much power. And hope that the bike stops in time. Brake. Sad that I've got a like 7-8 minute long track all memorised. When your bike's going this fast as well, it's so hard for it to lean over from one side to the other. This is one of the hardest hills, like turning off camber. Oh, get up there. That's honestly one of the best times I've hit it. Never usually goes that smoothly. And this hill's a pain in the arse as well, because it's all, like, it doesn't look too challenging. It looks fine, but it's all like really square edge bumps the whole way up. Probably on for about an 8 minute now, I would have thought, lap time. And there's a massive difference here between the traction on the dirt and the grass. The second you get on that grass, it's so slick. Time we at? Oh, it might be below 8 minutes. It's going to be close though. There's one more little loop just before you go down to the last hill before the finish. The next MTX video will be out on Sunday. I haven't recorded it yet. I've been getting like these little urges here and there to just play the game, but I don't want to play it without recording it, because I just don't want to miss anything. But I'll record that at some point tomorrow. I think I'll just go with recording like 2 episodes at a time. Because they don't perform very well where there's not too many people into them, I might just make each episode longer so it doesn't drag out for quite as long. Maybe like 40 minutes to an hour each. That wasn't a terrible lap. 7:32. Not too bad. 30 seconds off with a couple crashes there. Right, let me read chat properly. Let's have a scroll up. Up. Hi Ty. I think I read that one. Read that. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, I spent a good few hours trying to get that. Yeah, Braden, it would be nice if they put stuff like this out on console, just to grow the community a bit, but I think it's where it's quite a small development team. I'm not sure how possible that is. I think it's only a handful of people. It's not like a massive team that makes this game. Oh, the race got cancelled. Oh, okay, never mind then. I don't feel so bad about missing it. I didn't check the Discord. I'm part of so many Discords now. I've got the notifications turned off. Yeah, you helped out with helped Mers with the max HUD. That's cool. Hate the bike life, people. It's not my idea of fun, but you know, fair play to him. Carson, I've got 660 hours now. A fair amount of that is with the game open, editing and loading times and stuff, but probably like a good 400 hours or so of actually playing. I can't give that away, Ed, I'm afraid, because I am looking at maybe doing a video of my top 5 or 10 favourite tracks at some point soon. Yeah, Jacob, I mean, I downloaded the YZ85 off of the MX Bike mods page, but it wasn't the person that actually made it, so I don't even know if I meant to have it or not, but I'm just going to keep it in the folder for a rainy day. Maybe I'll do a video on it at some point. Shall we see if there's any servers that we can all hop in? Like a fairly empty one. So as of late, I've not been able to ping to many servers, which is a bit of a pain. Forest, Walnut, what else we got going on down here? High Point, Thunder Valley. See, I don't know if it's not pinging to these because there's nobody like in them properly, so like all of these are waiting. I'm on Washington. I'm going to hop into see if it lets me into this one. If it does, everyone can join this. It's mymxb.com, rent your EU server, and it's on Washington at the moment. See if it will let me in. I've double clicked. It might have, I don't even know if it's crashed my game or if it's thinking about it or what. Oh, there we go. Oh, so it's MX1 bikes only. That's fine. Oh, error. Lovely. Sweet. Oh, maybe not that server then. The game takes so long as well to just recognise it and get me back to the menu. Bike Life Forever, and it's on Club. Alright. I might just go in a Forest server. Or should I go yeah, let's go in Forest. Public Dirt Bikey server. Internal error. This ain't going well. Because I don't have a dedicated server read. And if I was just running it off my own PC, people can't join me for some reason. I haven't got the internet for that. Oh, Mantua on Steam. I might hop into this one. There we go. Yeah, hop in the Steam Mantua one. Mantua's a stock track, so everyone should have that one. Should be fun. How did you manage to fix it, sir? Or was it just having like a funny 5 minutes? I rode a couple laps on the YZ Hammy, and it's really, like the power on it's really weird. It'll be nothing, and then you'll just be riding along normally and you'll do a backflip. Oh, nice to have you here, Kirian. Hopefully you saw my the Orleanic video then, if you're from Russia. It's one of the Steam VR servers. I think it's probably the only one that's on Mantua, but they'll probably start filling up now that we're joining it, so you should just be able to filter by the number of people. Didn't set up for this at all. I should have probably brought some drinks up to keep me going for the next 2 hours. I might reload up the other playlist, the music playlist, because the first like 2 songs were right, but now it just sounds a bit boring. I think when I load in, I'll change back to the old one. It's full already. Jesus Christ! No wonder it's taken me a while to load in. Then you guys are on it. There's only 44 people in here as well. I'm surprised everyone's actively online and playing right now as well. I suppose I should take this time while it's thinking about it and taking forever to load as well to text my girlfriend back before I get beaten up. Don't know if anyone saw my today's video of yesterday's Supercross race as well, but yeah, I decided to switch to 250s again. The only reason being I wasn't having much luck in the 450s. I don't know if it's just where I'm not used to them enough now, so I keep making mistakes or just getting unlucky or what, but the 250 race yesterday, even though I still had a few mistakes there and got taken out a couple of times, I was still happy with a third, and I thought the riding overall was better, so I'll stick at that for the next few rounds. I can't believe how long this is taking to load. It never takes this long. This is ridiculous. I don't know if we've just destroyed the server. Ed, I ride a YZ250F. I do have a YZ125 as well, but it's been needing an engine rebuild for the last couple of years, so I haven't ridden it. I used to like race my 250 and then do just like enduros and longer things like that on the 125 just for a bit of fun. I know it seems like some people are getting into the lobby as well now. Yeah, Hugo, you can play this on keyboard. You can customise all the keys however you want. Jeez, everyone got in here quick. I rate the Flex Tape Yamaha. Phil Swift is my boy. I didn't want to be on the 350. I tried joining that other server just now and it put me on it. I don't want to be on that. I'm not leaving though. I won't be able to get back in. Everyone's just going to constantly spam into the bikes. I'm not going into the game just yet. I don't want my game to get crashed. Ethan, to avoid having to leave the game, if you go into your settings and change any of the settings, whether it's like high, medium, or if you change your screen resolution and then change it back, it will get rid of the black box, so you haven't got to close the game and reopen it. Look at my screen right now. Can I go to him? Yeah, look. How am I meant to move anywhere? Everyone wants to get that screen time. Right, I'm gonna go for it. Go, 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 go. Run, run, run. Let's see how long it takes for someone to make it their mission to start punting me. Which is the point where I just sit in the pits, because I can't be asked for all that drama. And 2 is such a fun track as well. It's a really good track when you first pick up the game, just to learn how it works. Oh god, over the fence. No, it's fine. does it say? Oh, you reset. Oh, that's fine, as long as you manage to get back in. I hate seeing when people like want to get into the games but never have a chance to connect because they're full. It's just one of those downsides on this game that I'm hoping with the coming updates will eventually get fixed, is the game just can't really handle more than like 24, 25 players. It just, the internet connection just goes to absolute shit if you get more than that. Oh my god, I forgot how small these jumps were. When, like, that'd be fine on a 250, but at 350 you just flatland it. Oh my god. I don't know how many slots there were in this server before I joined. I want to say there was a standard 24, and I don't think we've filled it up just yet. It's the issue now. I've been riding the 250 for about a week, and I've completely forgotten how OP the big bikes are, and I'm just sliding out everywhere. I'm going to quickly try and run a... Oh! Am I going to run a lap, or is it just going to stay frozen? Oh, it's because someone joined. I'm going to change my settings back to high, because now this track can do it. Quick tip as well. If you get this kind of bug where the game freezes when people are connecting, if you change all of your settings to high, which I'm about to do, it won't happen anymore. I don't know what the reason is. So this texture size, the tab level or model, change them all to higher. You won't get the glitch when people join. I don't know if it's just something weird where it has to, or maybe the game loads them in higher than it turns it down, which is maybe what makes it lag, or what. But yeah, that's a way of fixing it. So I'll wait for it to do that. I'll change the music back to the other playlist because this one seems to be getting a little bit stale, and then we'll try and run some laps without getting killed too many times. What I will do, will it let me tab out without crashing the game? Probably not. I've probably just ruined it for myself. I've pressed on Google on my other screen. We'll see in a minute if it will actually work. I'll turn the old text-to-speech back on since the spam has stopped, and then as soon as we get another one, I'll turn it off again. I don't know how the big streamers managed to deal with all the spam. It's actually nuts. Like, I've got 50 people in here and it gets spammed. I don't know how they deal with thousands and thousands. Maybe they have mods that kind of, where you can kind of decide what goes through and what doesn't. Hey Linton Funk, what's up? Yeah, how can I not remember you? You're the only person with a name like that. You let me know if you ever get to those 5,000. Oh, there we go. Right, tabbed out at last. So, text-to-speech, enable. I might do it. So, there's like a minimum. You can change so there's a minimum donation amount. Let's change that. Let's change that. Alright, I'll change a few things, so it might help, it might not, but we'll see. The text-to-speech is back on now. We got, oh, let me... I got some good screen time. Oh yeah, well, if you type in caps in chat, it will it thinks it's spam basically, so it gets rid of it. Oh, Google's thinking I'm talking to her as well. You're on 2. You're almost at 5,000 then. Oh, you actually have COVID, Josh. How are you feeling anyway? Because I know that a few people deal with it differently. Or some people get like really bad effects and some people are absolutely fine. Oh, I wouldn't call myself a big streamer at all, Reed. Oh god, people just... people want to be on camera. Oh, hi Asger, nice to have you back as well. Oh, I think I need to have that, Josh. I'm currently trying to cut out eating all this shit food at the moment because I'm meant to be doing a half marathon in a month and a half. Probably should start running at some point, but I'm just cutting out the shit at the moment. Getting rid of like the extra 30 pounds that I've put on in the last few months just by sitting here and stuffing my face all day every day. I wonder if I can stretch. Oh, I wonder if I can stretch that all the way from that jump to the landing on that one. I'm gonna quickly turn around and see if I can. Oh, thank you, 7 boys. Yeah, it was a bit mad. Like the first 1,000 was just absolutely nuts. It happened so quickly. And the issue as well is the bikes community is only so big, so you get to a point where it's like everyone is going to subscribe, has subscribed. I think now you slowly get people from other games coming in, which is why I'm trying to post the occasional other game like Motor Tracks or Reflex. Oh, I tell you, I reckon on a 450 that's easy. Especially on a Super Mario, that'll be easy as well. Yeah, I know a few people have that problem, Asger. I think the only way of fixing it is with a VPN, but I don't know of any like good free ones. I suppose you might have to pay for one, which I'm not sure if you're willing to do or not. It's not a terrible delay, Roni. I'm not sure how long it is. I haven't set it. There's like a fine balance between having really high quality and a long delay, or lower quality and a short delay. So I've kind of gone in the middle ground, so it shouldn't be too long. I suppose you can have a look of when you type in chat to when it appears up on the screen as a good indicator. Have you ever eaten ketchup chips? No, I've never even heard of ketchup chips. I've got one video of me, of a GoPro of me, Ed, on my channel. I think it's called like Lynn's Live if you ever search for it. That's the issue with the UK Mad Thunder, is there's not a whole lot of good mountain biking areas where it's not like too hilly. You don't get nice bike parks like Whistler and things like that. I do enjoy mountain biking when I get to do it. It's just a case of going out and actually doing it. One of my mates was getting on to me saying we should go at some point, so I should probably chase him up about it. Nice. Yeah, 7 boys. My first ever bike was a little Husky 50. Back when they were yellow and blue instead of white. Oh my god. Oh, they're miles away from me, Josh. Not worth driving hours and hours and hours for that. God, what's going on here? I don't know, does this server have, see if it's got polls on, if so I'll start a race. Oh, it does, sick. That's nice, we'll get a little race going. Up the fuel a bit. Hoping everyone will say yes. Nice. Jacob, thank you for subscribing, that's a name that I haven't seen in a while. How are you doing? Reed, when you're on the track, if you press Shift and C, I'll show you, like this, you can, and use the arrow keys, you can move it forwards and back, and then do it again, it will go up and down. Oh, Fatosa, you have to, it'll time you out if you spam caps, unfortunately. I've got my camera settings on the screen at the moment, just below my fuel at the top left, if you want to see those. Come on, when's this going to start? Or am I revving the shit out of my bike for no reason? Oh, there we go, right. It's going to be an interesting first corner, I can feel it. Jesus, that was a long go. Just let everyone go. Guarantee I'll still die somehow by a flying bike. Oh, I've just realised why my bike didn't move off the start, because it's set me back to my default, oh my god, my default setup, so my gearing's going to be really long compared to what I'm used to. Usually I'd be quite high in the revs in third gear at that point. I don't know what the default gearing is. Oh, what the fuck was that phrase? That wasn't even someone joining. Don't know what happened there, my game just shit itself. Nice to see people being friendly in the race chat as usual. I will remember you 5000. Have a good time, whatever it is that you're doing tonight. You know, it's kind of nice having this power, just being able to hop in a server every now and then and it being full, because usually the tracks that you want to do are never populated enough. Bike feels horrible. Sock, by the way. I can't even remember what I do to the suspension. I just copy an old one to every single bike I use. But yeah, the bike doesn't feel very great right now. No, King, I didn't. Did anything interesting happen? I don't watch every F1 race. I don't watch many at all, to be honest. It's only the rare occasion on, if I'm in Discord and other people are watching it, that I'll watch it at the same time, just to join in really, but I don't keep up to date with it too much. Yeah, Kushti, I do. If you... Oh, I don't know how you'd filter it actually, if you can filter on my channel by like most viewed, but my two most viewed videos are like tips videos on how to get better, so I'd give those a watch as well. Russell got P7, oh fair play. That's good to hear. He's still on the Williams, isn't he? Or in the Williams, not on the Williams. Sounds like he's riding a bike. If he is still on the Williams, in the Williams, out of the Williams, that's really impressive. Oh my god. Keep up the vids. Thank you, Abel. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Someone else wanting screen time here. Wait, cutting the track and waiting. Stream on August the 7th. I have no idea what I'm doing that far ahead time, to be honest. I never know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't plan ahead too much. I feel like I say in a lot of videos that I need to start streaming more. As I look over and get 69 views, way! But it's just trying to find the time. Like, when I finish work and I'll start like making a video for the next day, for example, and I get done doing that, it's like, oh, I don't want to do anything else. I just want to sit and watch YouTube, for example. It's only days like this where I've already got tomorrow's video sorted and uploaded, where it's like, oh, I've got nothing else to do. I'll stream for an hour or two. But yeah, I've been slacking a bit. I do need to do it once or twice a week. I reckon I know why this feels so sketchy at the moment, is because by default the mapping is medium, where I run it on mellow, so I don't spin out the back end as much. God, I keep forgetting what jump comes up next. There's a few jumps on this track that look exactly the same on the takeoff. Don't know how much I'm meant to shut off for it. Yeah, like that one looks exactly the same as the last one I went over as well. Abel, this is Mantua. You should have it. It comes with the game as stock, pre-installed. It's actually called Mantova in real life, but yeah, just I'm guessing for some copyright is it, which call it when you don't get the permissions to run actual names. Like back in the day when MX vs ATV Reflex used to have like the Blaze rather than the Honda, and like the Dakimoto rather than the Kawasaki and things like that. The licensing, that's the word I'm looking for. How many laps is this? 5. Oh, I suppose where the start line's right there, it ends up being like 6 laps. I don't feel smooth at all right now. I think I'm just having a bad day overall. I used up any speed that I had yesterday when racing. And I said I'd change the... keep forgetting, I said I'd change the music playlist as well, but still haven't. Someone remind me as soon as this race is done and I'll switch over. Keep trying to quickly glimpse over the chat whilst I'm in the air. Yeah, Geordie, I'm glad that she hasn't watched that yet. I'll probably get a text at some point saying, "What are you saying about me?" It's probably just a licensing thing, Mercs. Because I know that they had... There's like a cheat code in the game called Ready to Race. I know the whole KTM has the Ready to Race thing. And when you get the KTMs, and you get Justin Brayton when he was on KTMs, so... I don't know what goes into the whole licensing, things like that. I don't know how much money they have to pay, or what the process is. I'm sure they've got their reasons. Yeah, what's up, Brandon? Nice to have you. Still trying to read, like trying to do chameleon eyes where I look out left eye for my game and the right screen for my chat. I'm glad you enjoy the videos, Travis. It's nice to see, yeah, quite a few positive words. Nice to see everyone enjoying stuff. Owen's ripping right now. I didn't even realise, but he's been catching up each lap. Like trying to read chat and play at the same time. If he gets too close, I'll have to focus on the last lap. I'm blaming this default setup. It's awful. I feel like a slug. Seven boys, make sure there's a text file that comes with it. Make sure you give it a full read through to make sure you're installing it in the right place. Then when it is all installed, when you go into the game, when you're actually on the track like I am now, press the caps lock key on your keyboard and it will bring up the menu. He's still there. Yeah, Owen's still there, he's still there. I don't really have a 350 set up at the moment. I'll have to have a look to see what settings I've got. Because I've got one that I just copy from track to track, but I don't actually know what it is. But I feel like I prefer riding the 350 over the 450. It's just a lot easier to ride. Less power, it turns easier because it's lighter. Bear with me a sec, just got to make sure that I beat Owen and it's the last lap. Oh god. He's trying, he's on my bum. I feel like this same song's been going for like 20 minutes. I thought this guy was about to cut the track and take me out on the last lap. Send it for the fans. Right, tapping out. I'm changing the music quickly. Let's go back. Where's the one I usually listen to? There it is. Right. Let me skip forwards a tiny bit. There we go. That's annoying as well because the volume on this video is different to the other one, so I don't know what the volumes are like. There you go. Should be fine. Right, let me catch up on chat a little bit. Sorry about that. Thank you, Cushy. I'm trying, but I haven't been doing it very long, so you know the subs they'll come with time, hopefully. Yeah, Abel, it took me like an hour to work out how to sort all that out. I said hi to Brandon. Yes, Josh, this is a 350. I replied to 7 boys. I think so, Travis. It's a very good game. It's like the next step up from the milestone games and like the MXvs ATV games. It's in between those and MX Sim as far as kind of difficulty goes. I enjoy making the Enduro videos. I'm quite surprised they're so well received, to be honest. I didn't think there was that many people that enjoyed them. I'm definitely going to go back and do the full Krakenberg again at some point on the actual Enduro bikes. I got a lot of stick in the comments when I've done it without them. But yeah, I'll be doing that again soon. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Cushy. I've just changed that, so it should be fine. Thank you, Vinny, for subscribing. I don't know if I've ever seen the A-Stars SM10. The Fox helmets are always alright. I don't know about the shape of them, they're fine. They're okay. Dylan, no I haven't. I've never had that issue, to be honest. I don't know if we'd be able to do an Enduro race. Unless there's any servers on the original Enduro track. I'm not sure how many people have the DLC like Enduro tracks that people make. Thank you for subscribing, TJ. Yeah, whenever I was playing Sim Asgard, I could never play it in first person. It would just make me feel ill, like it was shaking about too much. Yeah, look, I was on default. Let's see what my standard is compared to default. Oh, there you go. So I think I just mess with the numbers a bit. If anybody wants to see that, they can do. Not as much as I'd like to, Kushti, to be honest. It was a point where I was going like every fortnight or so, but now it seems to be like every 2 months or so, to be honest. Thank you, Jacob. I can't really run any other skins, to be honest. Like McChicken put so much work into making these team skins that I'm on. It's like as soon as I change bike at all, he's straight on it and makes team skins as well. So I'm running the McCreation skins until there comes a point where I'm not on the team anymore. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. But thank you anyway. I do appreciate it. I'm not sure if you're is it Soru that I saw posted it. Yeah, no, if you are, I saw that bike. It's a very good job. Well done. I'm getting a few subscribers now. Thank you, Goated. Yeah, work the RM250 is a bit on the slow side. Oh, did I? Let me put it in practice so people can do some riding about and people can get in there. It must just be something you've done with the installations, as I've never had any growth with it. I just drop stuff into the folders and it works first time. Yeah, I can't help when it comes to much problem solving, I'm afraid. Oh, Owen, don't. You must be being forced to watch that. You can't seriously enjoy that. If so, I've lost a little bit of respect for you there, I'm afraid. It's definitely not my sort of entertainment. Right, that'll be why it resets, because I haven't actually got my setup set for the races and qualifying as well. I know, what's wrong with him? Bloody Love Island. Ah, what's wrong with some people? Sorry, I've got to kind of reply back to my missus every 20 minutes or so I don't get beaten up. Thank you, Kai. Alright, I'll let you off the hook if that's the case. Back onto back onto heavy music now. Right, let me see what sort of lap time I can run it. Don't know what a good lap time is around this track. Go for it. Go try hard for a second until I tuck the front end. Or slide out in turn 1. Lovely. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Abel. Was it the Supercross one? Oh, that's what I like to see, Owen. Thank you. Yeah, it's those Supercross ones. They're the ones that I don't like putting up on the channel the most now, purely because of the no talking. Just where it's so late at night for me, and I live with my family. Can't really be keeping everybody up. Let's change this to low. I shouldn't be sliding out as much. C67. It's just because it's just what I'm used to. I have no need to turn it up even more. The higher you turn the FPS, the harder it will become, because it feels like you're going 1,000 miles an hour, so you've got no time to think about anything. I'm more than okay with how my settings are right now. Oh god. Oh, I'm alive. It's probably one of these stock tracks I've spent the least amount of time on. So. Oh. It's going to end in death, I can feel it. Oh, barely avoided that. Scrubs are all over the place at the moment as well. I can't stay in the middle of the track. Right, this is a small jump as well. There you go. I actually remembered this time. Just got to think about it a bit more. Oh, survive. That's a bit annoying when people are trying to get on the camera time whilst you're trying to set a lap time. This is so slippery. I feel like this is one of them tracks that's easier on a smaller bike. Pretty sure I was faster when I done that CR125 video. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go over that trickle. I don't think it was any faster because that last little tabletop sends you way too high. I think landing on top of it's going to be much better. Is this the right music I've got on? I don't recognise it. Come back. Oh no, it wasn't. Rip. That is so loud. Oh my god, thank god I paused that instantly. Jesus Christ, did you hear that like split second of... Right. I'm muting this while there's an ad. I need to put ad blocker on. Can you join a different lobby and different track? Yeah, I'll switch up in a bit so more people can get a chance to play. I don't add people on Discord, I'm afraid, Josh. I'd get so many requests, it's ridiculous. I just have to ignore them, unfortunately. Right, let's turn this music back on. That's so loud, let me turn that down a bit. That should be okay. I will be streaming for at least another hour, maybe an hour and a half or so. I don't, Kazi. No, I don't want that. I don't want any responsibility. I'm happy just jumping in and out of random public ones at the moment. That's music's too loud. Let me turn it down. There we go. Right, leave this. No, I haven't got a Discord server because it's one of those things I know full well that there'll be constant acts in it all the time, and I haven't got the spare time to kind of manage things, and I don't want to give someone else the responsibility at the moment where I don't know people well enough. I don't think I'm big enough at the moment anyway to need to have a Discord. I think YouTube and YouTube comments is more than enough for interacting with people. It seems to be working alright at the moment as well. Let's see if I can join any of these servers. I just don't want to do the standard tracks. Can I do... No. There's some of these that I don't actually know if they're live or not. Oh god, what server do I want? I don't want Forest. Could do Paletta. Let's do a bit of Paletta. Feel sorry for whoever server this is. Yeah, I already have Josh. Didn't take long. One and done. I won't lie, I can't remember what the server was called. It's on Paletta V2. If you filter by Paletta V2, there'll be 4 or more people in there. Can't believe how quickly time goes, like when I do these streams. It's already been an hour. I feel like I've been playing for maybe 20 minutes or so. Yeah, I don't trust anyone enough just yet. In time I will, but I'm alright, I can handle it by myself for the moment with only 60 people, like, max at a time. I can't remember the name of the server, I'm afraid. It was just on Paletta V2. If you filter by tracks, you can scroll down to Paletta V2. Yeah, I've just got to deal with that at the moment, I'm afraid, Landon. Just because there's a fine balance between like video quality and delay, and my internet's not the best internet in the world, so I don't know. I can't see it growing too much bigger. Well, of course, I'd like it to get bigger. That's everyone's goal when they make YouTube videos. But the issue is we're in quite a limited community, so unless I go down like the Wyndham route, for example, or the Start Your Systems route, where they upload like every game, every motocross game. I don't know about that. And the issue with that as well is, thank you Sean for subscribing, is it seems like any time that I do a slightly different game, not too many people are interested in it, because it seems like it's all predominantly MX Bikes based at the moment. There was a bit of a mad point where it was about 100 a day. This isn't working, is it? Let me cancel this. Oh, I'm having so much grief with these servers today. I think it's just where my internet suffers, where I'm streaming at the same time. Yeah, there was a point at the beginning where it was like 100 a day. It's down to about 30 or so now, which isn't terrible still. It's still decent growth. I'm still happy with it. Right. Send me some suggestion, boys. What server are we joining? I don't want to join any trial servers. Will it let me join this one? I can. Shit, I didn't check the name before I double clicked on it again. Rewind a couple seconds if you want to see what server that was. It was on Farm 14, that's all I know. Hi Tom, you alright? Yeah, I got a little bit trigger happy, boys, I'm afraid. I didn't join the Redbud one. I said, give me suggestions, and instantly joined a track. JHL, what sort of question is that? No, I don't like balk people. God. Let's see if everyone can join this one first, okay, Kazi? If not, we'll do something else. I hit 3k. Oh, I don't know. Like 2 weeks ago, I want to say. 1 week, 2 weeks. I'm gonna say 2 weeks. I feel like 1 week's too short notice. Yeah, there you go. If anyone wants to join, the server is fun123. Thank you, Ty and Warp.
People tend to look back to move forward.
I think some of the music
I've definitely just got an ad in the background as well. You can hear it instead of the music. Catch you later, Josh. Thank you for stopping by again. It was nice to have you here.
The early 90s is like
I wish I could tab out and stop the ad from playing, but yeah, MX Bike's loading. You know how it is.
what was a little seed into a much bigger thing.
The energy at the moment with the pandemic.
At least it's actually loading this time, and it's not just stuck on miscellaneous or syncing.
Fortunately, the scene is still alive.
Of course, there's been a rise of illegal raves.
This might be a good test, actually. I want to see just how delayed the stream is, so I want you to just say the word pizza. Just once, don't spam it. Just type pizza in chat, and as soon as I see that come through, I'll know what the delay's like. Yeah, you could have loaded up GTA, to be honest. That's not terrible. It's like maybe 10 seconds, Matt, like max. Did you have the YZ selected work? Or have they got the YZ in here and you have to have it to play? Because I joined fine. I wish there was a thing in this game as well where you could just like have one setup for your bike and it is on every track. You haven't got to keep copy and pasting over and over again. Oh, Joe Rogan disconnected. Rip. Have they actually put the YZ85 in it? If so, that's stupid. Oh, guess I won't do this one either. In that case then, where is he? Where's he gone? Kazi, do you want to put a Deddy up and just let me know in chat? Maybe do it on like Washington or something, like a stock track, or maybe the Enduro track or something like that. Just a track that a lot of people have. Yeah, and just put it in chat when it's up and what the server name is, and we'll all hop in there. That was nice of you to offer, thank you. No, I don't have the KX. The only one of the Super Minis that I've got is the YZ. Yeah, I'm backing out of that server if you have to have the 85. I didn't even realise. I apologise for that. Twitch Goons Racing. Right, let me filter T. Twitch Goons Racing, Washington. Will it let me join? It does! There you go. Everyone join Twitch Goons Racing. Thank you for that, Kazi. Or Kazi. Yeah, let me know if I'm saying your name right. I don't want to mispronounce it. It's annoying because I don't want to do like the standard like forest or club all the time. But I also want to do tracks that I know everybody has. So it's like first come, first serve. You don't get screwed over by having to go and quickly download a track. Washington is a standard track.
It's all about humanity.
Oh, I'm down to the last few mouthfuls of my Pepsi. Give me a rip.
It's all about humanity.
Hey Recreate, you alright? Yeah, Tom, I don't know if it's still about anymore. There was a few downloads floating around of people that didn't make it, and I know that the person who made it's charging for it. So I don't know where everyone stands on it, to be honest. It will probably be, I don't know what currency you're in, PJ, but it will be the best £27 that you've ever spent. It's such a good game. Like, there's so much on it as well. You'll probably sink hundreds of hours into it, so it is worth it if you have the money.
It's all about humanity.
The server is called Twitch Goons. Oh, thank you, Rico. I'm glad you're enjoying them.
It's all about humanity.
No, that's okay. I don't run any of the super minis at the moment, to be honest. They all seem a bit dodgy.
It's all about humanity.
Ah, well, if you buy it without telling her, then did you ever buy it? And I'm still on the... Oh, fuck's sake, I'm still on the 350. I'm not leaving. God damn it. I'm pretty sure I'm faster on this track on like a 150 than a 350. Where is... Put that on low. Save. Done. Track. Travis, are we talking real life or in-game? In-game is probably the Cowie. Real life would be Yam, just because that's what I run, so I'm a bit biased. I've had bad frames on this track before. Does anyone else ever have it where your computer just seems to have generally bad days, and then others it will be absolutely fine? But you can do the same thing, same graphics, same everything one day and have perfect frames, and another day it struggles. I don't know what's in the demo, to be honest, PJ, so I'm not sure how much it will differ from... Oh my god. How much it differs from the main game. To be honest, you get like 6 or 7 tracks with the main game, and you can download like hundreds and hundreds of like bike skins, bike models, different tracks. But yeah, I never had the demo myself, so I'm not sure like, how it differs from the main game, if that makes sense. I don't think let me scroll down quickly for a second. Let's move over here. I don't think I showed enough love earlier, by the way. Thank you, No Shoes, by the way, for donating. That's really appreciated. The message is a bit sus. Not every pee-pee time is poo-poo time, but every poo-poo time is pee-pee time. And you know what? Thinking about it, I don't think I've ever had a time where I've gone to have a shit and not had a wee as well. I don't know. That's one of them. That's definitely a shower fault. Oh, okay. Yeah, you get more. You get so many more bikes with the main game. Yeah, you get a lot more tracks as well. Yes, I am on a team. I'm on McCreations. It's McChicken's team. Oh god, the chat's popping off. Bear with me. Right, let me read a few things here. Just let me know in game chat if you want to race, and I'll start one. Okay, no problem. I'll type in chat when I'm ready. I'm just going to ride around for a little bit, let people have a bit of a play around. Oh, hi Smokey. Nice to have you as well. Hope you're doing well. God, I can't believe I'm going to have to change back to medium graphics. This is ridiculous. Well, I'll turn the reflections off and see if that helps at all. Landon, the server is the Twitch Goons server on Washington. I'm not sure how many spaces are left. I'll flick over to results in a second when it unfreezes.
Welcome back, champions. You all beat the rooms before, but can you beat them again? Good luck.
Yeah, you can download the 500 as well when you get the full game. Oh my god, that filled up so quickly. That'll be why it's a bit laggy, because there's 30 people rather than usual 24. Holy shit. Oh, oh god, I haven't got that on. This is going to take so long to redo this. I do apologise, but it's got to be done. So you'll be staring at a black screen for like 30 seconds. Oh, Dirt Demon, you finally made one. With more than like 2 minutes to spare this time. I'm going to be here for at least 40 more minutes, so nice to have you. I've been seeing your comments on the recent videos as well, thank you for the support, it's really appreciated. On Steam Recreate, just type in MX Bikes on the in the Steam store and you'll find it. Oh, that's good to hear, Michael, I'm glad. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. It's I think it's one of them games that it's so easy to just dump a bunch of hours in without even realising. Cal, I've got 2 videos on my channel for like tips on getting better that I think are really good to watch if you just get into it. Number 2, is, the second one, is a lot better when it comes to actually like riding tips on what you should be doing when you're actually playing. That will help you. As soon as you kind of learn the physics and how the bike works in this game, it makes the game so much more enjoyable. I know it can be quite frustrating when you first get it. It's like working out how to make the bike go around a corner or land a jump without crashing. Oh, there we go. Keep resolution. I didn't change the resolution. What do you mean keep resolution? Yes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this, by the way. Look how like framey my mouse is just moving around.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Oh, $10? Thank you, Braden.
Braden Gilmore donated $10. I have a question for everyone. I want MX Bikes on my iMac, but the version I have doesn't support Steam.
Right, so Braden's full message was after that, if I brought the game on my phone and downloaded it, would I be able to play the game on my computer? I can download Steam but can't buy anything. I'm not sure if anyone else can help Braden out on that, because I've never been a Mac person at all. I've always had Windows stuff. Yeah, I've never actually... I wouldn't know, I'm afraid. I don't know if I'm going to be able to ride in this server with this many people, but look at my frames. It's absolute shit. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Braden. It's really appreciated. Yeah, if anyone can help Braden out in the chat as well, show him some love as well. This is such a good track. This is the track that I spent most of my time on when I first got this game. I spent lap after lap after lap. I reckon if I had to, I've definitely done over like 1,000 laps on this track at this point. It's hard to see the road under these tree shadows. It's a shame this wasn't like a full lap. I feel like I was ripping then for a second. Jesus, it's so hard to control when it's this framey. Just like it's not as responsive as you want it to be, like there's a little bit of a delay on the controller input. God, I don't think I'm going to make this corner. Oh, it's fine. Don't know how my front end didn't tuck then. I'm ripping right now. Get that low line on the right hand side if you want to save a couple temps, if you didn't know about that. Getting that jump on the far right, you stay so much lower than in the middle. God, the frames down this hill is awful. I need to buy a new PC. Like, this PC's been going so long, it's a dinosaur at this point. Alright, don't crash in the whips before the finish, and we made it. 48 is pretty decent, to be fair. I think the best is like a 45 by Chicken or something like that. Right, let me do a bit of scrolling, Played any chance I can for the past week, that's what I liked here. That's exactly what I was like when I first got the game. No, Hooter, I don't even have it bound, the Rider-Lean. The backstory behind that was, I started playing the game in third person, and I did have Rider-Lean on. And at some point, when I changed to first, I must have unbound lean as well, and didn't realise it, because I was in the first person camera angle, I didn't know what it was supposed to look like. So then I basically learnt the entire game without leaning, so now when I do lean, I just crash and do even worse than when I don't lean. So yeah, I just play without leaning anymore. Oh, there you go, Braden. If you saw that, you should be able to buy the actual game from the MX Bikes website. But I'm not sure how that would all work, because obviously I done mine through Steam as well. Or maybe if you, maybe if you get Steam on your phone and are able to buy it on Steam through your phone, then when you log in on your PC, you might be able to just download it. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Tom, sitting down and standing up in this game just comes with time. You'll learn how to do it, because a lot of the time there's no set rule of you should sit here and stand here. It just all comes down to feel and how the bike's reacting at that point in time. Yeah, I try not to tab out as much as possible, Spin. Mine gets a bit laggy when I tab out and come back in. We've got quite a lot of people in this server now. That's mad. Got 30 people in there. Oh, I saw some stuff popping off in chat. What's going on there? On the auto shows 85. Linz, I watch it all the time. Not like he's live or anything. Linz is in here. I love this, by the way. I get such a big head when I join servers and people know who I am. I've even got a fucking bind set up, so if I press number 4 it spams my channel. Do you want me to sign your tits or something, Victor? Take your top off, I'll sign them. How the fuck do I pronounce it? I'm guessing it's Peyton. If so, hi Peyton. Peyton, thank you for making it difficult to read your name and pronounce it. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Crater. You're not allowed to be my fan, Victor. You're faster than me, so it doesn't count. Oh, I thought I heard a 500 behind me for a second. I was about to go across the track without checking then. Don't want to be that guy that takes someone out by just riding across the track sideways. Oh, that's a sneaky line, by the way, if you want to do hot... Oh, someone got ejected. If you want to do hot laps on this track. No, I won't be signing any Steam profiles. Oh, do you remember back in the day when, I don't know if anyone played CSGO, the amount of like spam you'd get on your Steam profile from like scams and fake giveaways and sign-ins was just mental. Oh, someone riding my ship? No, they shouldn't have access to riding my stuff, because the stuff I'm riding right now isn't actually released to anybody else. Oh, thank you again, Braden. You haven't got to do that. You just type it in the chat normally. You haven't got to donate every time, man.
Thanks for the help. I will try.
Yeah, hopefully that's given you some sort of indication on what to do. I'm not sure 100%, I'm afraid, but I would have thought that if you buy it on your phone on the same Steam account, then when you log onto that Steam on your Mac, you should be able to download it. My game has just frozen so hard. Oh my god. Victor, what the fuck? Why is it taking you so long to subscribe? What's going on? There I was thinking that you was a big fan. Not even subscribed yet. Disgusting. I am joking, by the way. Please don't take that to heart. Thank you, Swanky, for subscribing as well. Tyler, throttle control just comes with time as well. Like you can see on my controller over there right now, it's like you can see I'm slowly, like, very slowly putting it on. That's something that you got to work on. I'd say for like smaller bikes, roll it on. When it comes to these big bikes, like lip it like this. It's just different techniques you'll learn as you go and get to play the game. Yeah, sorry, I used to play CSGO. This is going back a couple years now. I think I buried about 1,000 hours into CS, but I never got any higher than... I think it was LEM was the highest I ever got. I never got past that. I'm not amazing when it comes to keyboard and mouse games. I'm more of a controller person. Thank you for subscribing as well, Tyler. Fair enough, Victor. That's a good enough excuse. Oh no, I suppose that makes sense, Merch, yeah, because I suppose they put it in the Discords and shit, don't they?
Crab donated $10.
Crab.
Oi, M8 fucking splendid. Listen, content, M88.
I will let you make fun of the accent because you're giving me money. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that. I'm good to see you here as well. Have I seen you pop up in chat yet? I think I might have earlier. I can't believe how mad the chat's going right now. Can't even run half a lap. Yeah, no, Merch, I think that's fine, isn't it? Because everyone puts the skins in for the like Supercross season. So, yeah, you can see it. I'm not sure on how like Chicken feels about people actually running the gear, but yeah, if you can see it, it's fine. Michael, that can either be trying to turn too tight, or trying to brake too hard, or braking while turning, or leaning over too much. You just got to try and be a bit more finessed. Don't like spam the bike over from side to side. Just ease it over. Oh, nice to have you here anyway, Crab. I'll be streaming for like another half hour at least still, so you got some more time. Hope you're doing well as well. Seen you in the comments of a fair few videos recently. Thank you for the support and nice words. Ah well, Victor, that just means the YouTube algorithm's doing its job and it's suggesting the videos to people. What I thought was quite mad is obviously I can see the numbers behind the scenes. Oh, Jippy! Hello, Jake, you're right. I ain't heard from you in a while. You just see you playing Raid Shadow Legends and everything nowadays. What just happened to my game? What the fuck? Let's see. What's the most you had in a donation? At one time, I think it was $20. At Stitches, he's donated something mad like $41 in total, which is I'm very appreciative for. What else we got here? Gonna unsub and resub to see my name. I thought I'd subscribe because your video's on. I have to do what I have to do, behave. I stopped playing Warzone, to be honest. My mate that I usually played with didn't go on PlayStation anymore, so I stopped playing Warzone. I feel like it's a bit too tryhard nowadays as well. As soon as MMR came into Call of Duty, I lost all interest in it. I just preferred pub stomping back in the day. Oh good, Crab, I'm glad you like the motor track stuff. I enjoy making it. I'm a bit disappointed that it doesn't do as well as I'd like it to do, but it's really fun to play, so I'm going to keep doing it until I get through that series, and the next video for that will be up on Sunday as well. I thought I was doing good and then you blew my doors off a second ago. Sounds a little bit rude to me. Where are you at, Michael? Are you in the lobby? Can't see you. I'm waiting for Victor to go and beat my lap in a second, like really easily without even trying. Just one lap done. We 3-4-20. I'm not a Blazik kind of guy, I'm afraid. It's not my scene. Yeah, I love motor tracks. I never finished it. Merc, I see you on that bike. Don't think I don't. Yeah, I never finished it when I was younger, so I want to do it now because I don't think I've seen everything that there is to see in the game. Mr. Puncake, where are you at? Oh, there you are. Too far yet. Brayden, you alright? What the fuck?
Brayden Gilmore donated $25.
Thank you so much.
I've always wanted to be top donator.
Maybe I need to have like, maybe I should have like a top donator somewhere like up here in the corner. Because obviously I've got the recent one scrolling along, or maybe I should do a top one at some point. But that's why I've included them in my YouTube videos as well, just to show people a bit of love. Give Brayden a bit of love in the chat as well, by the way, guys. That's like really nice. Who the fuck, Merc? Are you poop sock? What the fuck? Everyone's on the Lynn's bikes. Look at that. And Spencer, I see you on that altar. Fair play. Okay, everyone's not actually riding, they're just sat here in the fucking pit, just getting on the camera. What we got? Linz, can you sign? No, never mind then. Sign my balls, lovely. Chupapi Munino. Sign my girlfriend says, now that I could be up for. If she's of age. Hammy, if you can confirm, at least 18 please, I'll think about it. What rank are you on Rocket League, Tom? Peyton, you can get it for free on PC. I'm not going to give out specific links because the amount of like antivirus pop-ups I got when I was trying to download the game was unreal. So it's on your own back if you want to search for it. Let me send this real quick. Can I do this without dying? Oh, look at that, like a champ. Yeah, if you just type in MTX Motor Track PC download on Google, I'm sure you'll find a link for it that works. Yeah, I'm not surprised the pit lane's full, there's so many people in it. My PC's really not handling it at the moment. Let's follow Poopsock around for a bit. Give him a bit of screen time. It's weird that it says you're on the YZ. I saw that coming and tried braking, but no, still got killed by it. The track's Washington 507, so you should have the track if you've got the game. It comes default with it. Probably looks a bit different right now because of how our road is, and my game's frozen again. Oh, yeah, it's because I put it down to medium, so God, people must be spamming the join button. As soon as someone disconnects, someone else rejoins. That's a fair point, Tom, but that either tells me that you're either something ridiculous, like Grand Champ, or like a spud like Silver, so I don't know. The track's called Washington, the server is Twitch Goons. I think the server's full at the moment though, it seems like as soon as someone disconnects, someone like insta-joins. Tell you what, we've had like 70-ish people in here for ages now. I think this is the best the streams have ever done, so really happy about that. It seems to be popping off. "1v1 me on Naked Wrestle." Crab, how old are you? I'm not sure if I can consent to this. Morning routines, make a copy and then watch your new video. I love that. Where are you from, Spencer? Because I know with my upload times it's a bit weird. It's obviously it's 8 AM for like UK, like 9 AM for most of Europe, and then God knows what time it is for the Americans, like early morning, 1 AM, 2 AM. Yeah, I haven't got a specs command, I'm afraid. No, it's not public. There's just a few guys that are running. Like it's my skin, the chicken made for the Mook Creations team. If you can find it in a Discord somewhere, you can download it. But I'm not sure on where I stand with giving the links out to that sort of thing. Where I didn't make any of it. Oh, are you? Fair play. That's not far then. A couple hours away. Yeah, 507. It's the Twitch Goons racing server. I think it might be full at the moment. 3 AM. Well, fair play if you still watch them at the time they come out. I know at the moment as well is that corner is getting fucked. A lot of people have quite busted sleep schedules at the moment. Just where I think school's over for a lot of people, so it's very, very weird at the moment with the videos that I do. That like some of them are really hit and miss. Like some, I had what was the video the other day that really popped off? Oh, it's gonna annoy me now. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh, it was the review of the Oleonic track that JV made. It's like 5,000 views in a day, and it's like, well, I have videos that haven't even got 5,000 views after a month, so I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand the algorithm and I don't understand how it hits people's boxes. I'll work it out eventually. Yeah, I appreciate every single one of you that watches these videos as well. and it just helps the channel grow really, and that's just my goal over time, is just to slowly grow more and more, and then those average views over time will go up themselves as well. 4 AM for you. I suppose worst case as well is you can watch it in the morning when you wake up. Hopefully it's still there on like the home page. It says I'm missing bikes. Yeah, I think the only bikes you need to join this is the OEM bikes, which everyone should have. If you don't, go to mxbikemods.com and it'll just be called OEM pack. I feel like I'm fucking everyone over here just by riding in the middle of the track. Yes, Nils, you finally caught a streaming time before it ends. Coloured border around the thumbnail. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought to keep things uniform, I'd keep them like coloured like that. But I don't know. I change colour every single time just to make it a bit different. I don't want to just have just a screenshot of the game and that's it. I don't know. I feel like I'll work it out slowly over time as well. I've changed it ever so slightly for the last 2 videos where it doesn't take up as much of the thumbnail as well. Yeah, whereabouts do you live at the moment, Kushti? You haven't got to give specifics, just give like county for example.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, thank you, Moose. I was about to say I wonder what currency you donated in for it to be $11.80.
$11.80.
Because that's a very weird number, but I'm guessing it's...
Hello, I am from Belgium and I love you
I'm guessing it's euros. I'm glad that you enjoy the videos. Nice to have you here as well. Show Moose a bit of love in chat as well, guys. That's really appreciated, thank you for that. Oh, actually, shit. Whilst I've been sitting here talking, I forgot that I haven't replied to my missus for like half hour again. Shit. Bear with me. I did give her a pre-warning that I'd be streaming and that my replies would be a bit slow, so it's not the end of the world. There you go, Spencer, that's what I like to see. Yeah, I'm on the 350 at the moment. Get to work, have a coffee and watch the vids. That's cool. I'm meant to be going back to work at the start of August. I've been working from home since like end of March last year because of COVID. So it's going to be weird going back to normality after so long. No, that's fine, Crab. I'm always open to suggestions. I think it's one of those things as well, is you learn over time what works and what doesn't work, so I'm always open to experimenting with things. I appreciate the input as well. It actually it's constructive, it's not just like, your thumbnail shit, stop. Spencer, I would be lying if I told you I knew. I bought this PC as like just a full rig off of a random website like 6 years ago. And I've never checked it since, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what I've got in this. Am I the only one that's actually completed like a lap? Because everyone's like 8 seconds behind the lap time. Yeah, I have Nils. It's got like no bottom end, has it? But I think that's so it can help you go up the hills and stuff without sliding. But yeah, no, it's a good bike. It's got a lot of top end. Oh, Jameson, if you look at the... I don't know if you'll be able to see it with the camera that we're in. Let me go to the garage. That doesn't make any better. Test. I don't know if you can see up here. Here's my camera settings, and I use the second first-person camera setting. Yeah, I've run out of colours now, crap, so I've got to reuse them. She loves the back wheel. Does she wheelie in every gear though, Spencer? Got a power band in every gear and all that shit. Starts first kick, just rebuilt. Yeah, the ghosting's a bit annoying, Michael. It's not as bad as it used to be. Like 2 betas ago, it used to be awful. You just roll for ages. You lose like 20 seconds because of the bike rolling. 507, if you just go to the search bar on the website and type in the letters OEM, so that's O for Oscar, E for Echo, M for Mother, then you should be able to, it's just a massive pack that you should download, and they'll have all the base bikes that will let you in like 99% of the servers. 20k subs, Crab. You can clip that. 20,000 subs, face reveal. I don't know, I'm one of those. I'm not I'm not the most outspoken of people, not the most confident of people, so just talking for this is like stressy enough. So one day, yes, not in any rush anytime soon though. You just got to hold down the right trigger more, Tyre, you know, just send it. The server name is Twitch Goons, Eddie. It might be full at the moment, I'm afraid. There's a lot of people in there at the moment. Hi Sweeney. Nice to have you. You're telling everyone to subscribe. I'm glad that I'm not too stressed about laps and stuff. Oh shit. I forgot to say, shall we do a race? Can't remember the guy's name now, I feel really bad. I think it was Kazi. Yeah, I've got lean off, it's just how I learned the game. A race with sit about. Well, funny enough, one of the guys I used to play with, I used to play with a lot of sim with, he tried bikes a bit but never got too into it. He would only play the game standing up no matter how many times I told him. Oh, you can't set the sag, but if you go into the garage and go into test, it will be here. This just shows, like, if you mess around with all these suspension settings, then go into test, it will show you what your sag is, but I know nothing about suspension, so I just... done to track. That's a good gate as well. So Chris and Logan, the gas, it's not a huge difference, but the less gas you have, the faster you will go because the bike's not as heavy and the better it will turn. It's not really noticeable between maybe like having 3 litres and 4 litres, but if you had 1 litre compared to maybe 6 litres, you notice the difference a lot. Oh, I just turn left and right on my steering. I don't lean side to side, I just lean forwards and back. With my right stick, lean forwards and back, but if I do my right stick side to side, nothing happens. I just turn left and right, lean forwards and back. Right, I'm not going to be as attentive to the chat right now, boys. I'm going for this $5. Can't remember what the gap was. I had to do like 10 seconds or something. 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh god, the track got reset, so we've got the vortex ruts as well. I feel like the main person that's going to screw me over here for trying to get this money is probably Victor. He's my main competition in this lobby, I think. If he's still in it. Oh my god, look at these ruts! Gonna have to keep an eye out for these. I hope everyone's been enjoying the stream so far as well. Like, I really enjoy doing these. It's just trying to find the time for them. Now you get to just watch me do about 15 minutes of sweating my bollocks off. As well now, where we've started a race, if people join they should go into spectating, so I shouldn't have to load the models, so I shouldn't, fingers crossed, get like the freezes of death that send me into the barriers because I can't do anything for like 10 seconds. I'm hoping this 3.5 litres will last me actually. Or lots of people getting cuts. It's quite a harsh track for cuts actually, because there's some bits like on the right hand side, if you like inside this corner you see that grass on the inside. If you go on that too tight you get cuts. Same with this corner, if you go on that grass there too tight you get cuts. There's another couple of other corners where even though you're inside the actual like fencing, if you go on the grass you'll get penalised for it. So I don't try and venture too far out into each side. I feel like I'm just a different player when I go into tryhard mode. I go quiet and I just play so much better than when I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. I guess it's just a man thing, isn't it? We can only do one thing at a time, can't multitask. Someone's on my arse though and doesn't want me winning by 10 seconds. And as it was a Honda, I have a strong feeling that it's Victor, like I said it would be. I'll try and catch up with the chat when this race is done as well, by the way, boys, so don't think I'm just ignoring you. Hoping this guy isn't waiting to take me out. Thank God. Go, 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 go! It is Victor, I knew it would be Victor. Fuck's sake. Victor, be nice. This corner is so destroyed. There's another one of them tracks as well where there's some parts of the track that's actually faster to be on a 250 rather than a 350 or 450. Like this corner down here is one of them where you got to turn really tight. Interesting to see at the end of this lap if I've gained time or lost time. I think I've lost time, to be honest. He's right there. Or sand's getting a bit sketchy jumping into it. I would say it's probably about the same gap as last lap. Oh my god. Getting all kinds of sketchy. We'll see when he crosses the line in a second. You'll see the bottom left update from 7 seconds to whatever it actually is. Seconds, right. Oh! Still got 4.5 plus 2 to go though, still a lot of racing left. A lot of traffic coming up to as well, which might screw me over. There's one bike dodged. There's another one dodged, I don't know if I took him down or if he was going down already. Don't flip it, oh my god, that was really close. Things you do for $5, eh? Just sitting here sweating my bollocks off. Victor's into the lappers. Got to cross my fingers, hopefully they slow him down a little bit. I love how rough the track's getting. Thank you for the sub, Max. This might be really weird. Are you English, by the way, Max? I feel like I've seen that name somewhere before. Might just be talking out my arse. I don't know where I would have seen it before, but it just, I don't know. You know those names that just stick out to you a little bit. 5 seconds? Right, rip, I'm not winning. Told you that I didn't go out of bounds anywhere, but the track had other ideas for me. I feel like it might have been this inside here, I might have gone too tight on it. Oh, there's so many people. As I say as well, boys, just bear with me for a second whilst I get this race done out of the way, and I'll catch up on the chat. Sorry if I've ignored you so far. My god. I dodge people left, right and centre. And I feel like getting too close to that banner on the right there as well gives you cuts. This really hasn't not been a good lap at all so far as well. I feel like Victor's probably gained on me this lap. Thank you, whoever that was moving out of the way. Oh, how did I not go over the handlebars there? Jeez. It's a really terrible time to have an itchy nose as well. Let me reach up. Up to 7.8. So. Oh, it's going to be tense, it's going to be close. This 5 seconds is really screwing me over it. It'd be like a nice 12-second lead right now if that weren't the case. I think this is the longest I've ever gone without looking at the chat while streaming. Oh god, this inside rut's getting destroyed as well. I'm not even trying to go ridiculously fast anymore, I'm just trying to tiptoe around the track and survive. That rut's nice, that holds you really well. I'll check up a little bit for that. Nice, so I don't jump too far into that rut in the sand. Stay to the right slightly to stay low. Look over to see who subbed. Thank you, Trent, for subscribing. Oh god, thank you for giving me room, thank you. Go, 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 go. Right, 2 laps to go. Need to gain 2.2 seconds. Oh, this is like really good music for this as well. Just quite intense. God, sending me to the moon. Oh no, I've lost time. Oh, I don't think I'm going to do it, boys. Track's had my pants down. Costing me 5 seconds out of nowhere. All this could have been avoided as well if Victor just learned how to crash. It's really annoying because I can see the chat kind of scrolling past out of the corner of my eye as well, and I feel bad not looking at it and replying. In the zone, got $5 on the line, or 10, I can't remember how much it was, I think it's 5. See, if Victor wasn't here, it'd be absolutely fine. Look at the time distance for everyone else. 57 seconds, 58 seconds, a minute. Oh, someone crashed there. It's not Vic. I don't see Victor though, unless he's closer than I thought he would be. So if he's made a mistake this lap, or because I'm not looking up at the map, can't see how close he is. So he's either made a mistake this lap, or he's got so close that I couldn't see him at that point. Right, last lap. Put the hammer down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, he did crash. 22 seconds. Shit, come on. Brain's wallet's not liking me right now. Or keep it together. Shit, got 3 laps in front of me as well. God. Got 12 seconds to work with. Just nice and steady. Everyone's been so nice as well, moving out of the way. Talk about streamer privilege. I see you, Seshi. Thank you, I love you, thank you. I feel like this has been actually a really good race. I feel like I've ridden really well. If this was a proper organised event, I'd have crashed like 5 times by now. And there's the finish flag. Let's go! Oh, that was stressy, right. I'm joking, by the way, Braden, don't donate again. You've done too much already today. Right, sorry, let me let's load that back up. Right, let me quickly have a little scroll up. I apologise that I didn't look at chat for so long there. Is this game and its mod safe for my laptop? Yes, Sarge, it is. I've never had any problems with it. What we got? Right, there we go, that's where I got to. What does less gas do? I explained that about it makes the bike quicker. Yeah, drift, that's the only thing I noticed, is you become more consistent because you haven't got to worry about so much, but you can't do as big whips. Maybe turn it on every now and then if you want to just do like a whip session. Braden, thank you. You didn't have to do that, you've done so much already.
Braden Gilmore donated $10.
The problem now is I'm going to have to go through my PayPal
okay,
and actually add everything up and try and work it out so I can update the descriptions. But thank you, I do appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself as well. Alright, I'm gonna learn lean off, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Without lean I mess up less. Yeah, I've noticed that as well, it just makes it a bit more consistent. I don't know if it's ever come into console. I haven't seen anything about it. Oh, Moose as well, thank you Moose! God, everyone's been way too generous today, this is awesome.
Moose66
you guys are awesome.
Donated $5.90. I got you.
How many hours have I got? I've got just about 660, 670 at the moment. Quite a lot, probably more than I'd like to admit. At my hometown track. I didn't even know where you live, Chandler, that's cool. That's nice. I guess you've been here for a few times for a few nationals. On my phone you can turn your graphics down. Oh, interesting, okay. Don't think so, it's made on scratch. Crab, I just find the 350 a lot easier to ride than the 450. The power's more manageable and it turns a lot better as well. So I'd recommend doing the 350 before stepping up to the 450 if it's like a possibility for you. Say this is more worth than Sim. I would say they are both equally good games, it depends what experience you want. This game is easier to learn. But probably you'd have to spend the same amount of hours on this as Sim to like fully master it. If you just want to get up to like a standardly good pace, this would be the better game. It's a bit more arcadey than Sim is. Yeah, Jamie, this is public. The server's called Twitch Goons. It's on Washington. I think it might be full at the moment though. What else we got? Yeah, Mojo, there's a demo on the MX Bikes website. I think someone's commented on there. What's better, this or Sim? Again, I think they're both good games. It depends what you're looking for. This is much more of a casual game. Oh, it just skipped a bit. That's annoying. I just missed a few messages. I apologise. ATHMX, nice to have you here. Started the first salary paid race team on MX Bikes. Jesus Christ, that's been nuts. Why did you show results get paid? Fair play, fair play, you're having the money for that. Lapper's protected you, good race. I saw you gaining on me, Victor. I think I might have got lucky. But that was a very good race. So if you weren't there, it would have been a bit boring. There would have been a minute difference between first and second. Not really how I wanted my first video to go on the Linz channel. Downloaded the OEM pack and put it in the files. Close the game and reopen it, just to make sure, so it updates. If not, just make sure you read all the steps properly, because I say I've never had any issues with getting it all installed and all working. Oh, that's a rip, Hammy, that's a shame. Oh no, got to get the PMS bikes going, Chandler. We'll organise something at some point with all the old boys and get it going. Savage, I've got about 660 hours. If you're not first, you're last. You came out on top, yep. Yeah, the electric bike's very, very average, Parker. It's a bit fun to be a bit different, but it's noticeably slower even if you set it to its fastest settings. Yeah, see, Michael, a lot of this game is just consistency. You're better off trying to be consistent before going for heaters. I've just seen Benchy joined. Benchy, if you're in here as well, good to see you in it. What's your Premier League team? Oh, people are going to hate me for this. I really don't follow football at all. The only time I watch it is when the Euros or the World Cup's on to support England, but other than that, yeah, football's not a bit of me, I'm afraid. I don't follow a team. I don't, Zifa. My setup is this, if you want to take a screenshot of that or something quickly. I'll leave it up for a second. Oh, you're in it, Chandler. Let's have a look. Oh, you're probably going by a weird name, aren't you? I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be Licknads. Maybe Mr. Stinky. Yeah, I used to play football when I was younger. I used to play for a proper team, but that's when I was like 12 or so. And that's before I got into motocross, and yeah, I've just never really been into football since then. No, not on the KX, Jacob. I haven't changed anything. I don't know. Setups are a weird thing in this game because I don't notice too much of a difference. I think the stock suspension is fine. I just changed the gearing to what I like, and I changed the mapping to low so I don't spin out as much. And swing arm length 2 is what you want to do on every bike because it just helps the bike be more stable. I'm glad it's helped you improve, Mark. That's what they're there for. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. My go-to meal at any point, Crab, is a pizza. I am such a slut for pizza, it's unreal. I could eat it every day. I'd never get bored of it. Oh, I don't know about that, Cushley. I don't know. I mean, it's all gone a bit downhill since Payet left. I want to say maybe about another half hour or so, Braden, and then I'll shoot off. It would have been like a good 2.5 hours. So yeah, happy with that. I'll probably, oh shit, thank you for reminding me as well. I need to reply to my girlfriend quickly again. Sweet, that's that done. Do you have a link for map download? You should have it, Nils. It should be in the game, like when it comes with the game. I don't think there is a download for it anywhere. It's just called Washington. It comes with a full game. I'm not sure if it's in the demo. Pepperoni. I never really venture far away from that. Just pepperoni pizza is good for me. Thin. Some people like deep. I'm more of a thin crust kind of guy. I think I need to do some riding. I've been sat here looking at the menu for ages. little S-turn. Let's have a look, see if I can see the S-turn from there. I want to take this man out. Can I see the S-turn from over here? I can, there he is. Is this you, Chandler, over here on the left? Diet Cocaine, right. Interesting name. Just with barbecue sauce crab, actually. Yeah, not a hot sauce person. The server's called Twitch Goons, Jamie. Drove 30 miles for an interview. That's unfortunate, but I suppose, Matthew, it's better that you're early. An hour early rather than an early late. It shows that you're eager. And employers like that as well. When I was going through my interview stages for work, I always tried to make sure I was 10 minutes early to the interview. A little tip as well is ask questions back to them about the job. Shows more interest in it, and they'll be more likely to think like, oh yeah, he really likes the look of this, he wants to do it. Let's give him a shot. That's the only tips I have for an interview, I'm afraid. It's been a while since I've had to do one, about 4 years. I'm not Mailman. That's the reason I stopped using it, actually, is because of OBS. I used to use it before I started recording, and yeah, like you're saying, it makes it flicker, so I've had to turn it off now, I'm afraid. I can't do it on stream, of course, but when I have videos I actually edit, I will just change like the lighting and saturation in the editing as well to make it look a little bit brighter. So that's my little hack for that. Can we do Thunder Valley? I'm not sure how many people have Thunder Valley, I'm afraid. I would do it in single player at the moment, but I feel like a lot of people want to be riding around together. I might do it for another stream though, Braden, if we can get another server going. Give everyone time to download the track as well, because yeah, Thunder Valley is a good track. I'm 25, Tom. That's fine to ask. Older than I would like to be. 25 years old, back feels like I'm 70, knees feel like I'm 50. It's all downhill from here. No, I don't have the link, I'm afraid. 507. It will literally just be on the MX Bike mod site. Go to bikes, and it will literally say OEM pack, or if you search OEM, it will come up. Oh my god. Or you literally go in Google and type in MX Bikes OEM pack, and it should come up with a link there as well, because I know it's on the MX Bikes forums at the same time. Sound about 1920, yeah. Don't surprise me. I noticed that a lot of the time. Oh my god, I can't even play at the moment. I just keep freezing. I noticed that a lot of the time is when you listen to someone, it just doesn't match up with what you expect. Like the amount of people I've heard in the past as well, where it's like, oh, you sound like 25, you sound really deep, and they turn out to be like 18. It's ridiculous. Pineapple on pizza is okay. However, it's not my go-to. I tried it once and didn't mind it, but it's not like, oh my god, you have to have pineapple on pizza, it's so amazing. It's just there, it exists. So I'm kind of on the fence, unfortunately. I don't have an opinion either way. Thank you, Regret. Yeah, I feel like I've done alright in PDSX yesterday. After the last 4 rounds not really going very well. I was a bit annoyed that I didn't win though, because I feel like I was in a position at one point to do so. I don't know, maybe if my bike didn't go flying across the map at the start and things are a little bit different, it might come out with a different result. Worn tracks or new tracks? I don't know actually, because it depends on the track. Some tracks, when they get a bit worn in, the corners actually end up being faster, because like this corner here is faster because it's got a little bit of a rut in it, but then some points you have to tip it around. But all in all, I prefer when the tracks get a bit rough. Just have to take your time and be a bit more consistent and not go balls to the wall, which is something that I really struggled with when I first started playing the game. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name that just subscribed, but thank you for subscribing. No, Jacob, I use 110, so I haven't kind of done anything else to change it. Like in Smokey's video, I just set it to the max that it could in the game, and that was it. I never had a bacon pizza, to be honest, Mert. I don't know. Should have won. Yeah, I know, other people rode well. Hemi rode really well. Hemi came from behind as well and managed to win. Just, yeah, that start was a bit annoying. I feel like I was going to come out in an alright spot and then just get John Cena'd out of nowhere. Had to get the boys in. Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, apologies if you did get ejected, but it's not my server, so the server owner's trying to get some of his friends in here as well. Can do another race if you want, by the way. Get people a bit more going. Can do another race if you want. Pineapple banana? The fuck? I've never heard of banana on it. Aaron, it only happens if you've got low or medium graphic settings. If you put the graphic settings to high, which obviously I can't do right now, because there's so many people in and my game will lag. If you put it on high, it won't lag. So if you max all your settings out, you'll be absolutely fine. So if you're in maybe like a 10-man server, for example, it's probably the best thing to do. Michael, the overlay is called Max HUD. You can get that on MX Bike mods as well if you just type in Max HUD, MAXHUD. And if you press caps lock in game, once you've got it installed like this, it will put it all up and you can customise everything. A lot of time, Mailman, Supercross in this game is so hard. Like out of the blue randomly as well, you'll over jump something by an inch and you'll bounce back up to the moon because the bike physics don't like it. Kushti, if you go back to the pits and then go to the track again, it'll fix it. It's just where they've loaded into the game whilst you're already out on the track, so it hasn't loaded the model properly. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hello from hell. Glad to have you here no matter where you're from. I'm just not even going to try and pronounce your name, I do apologise. We was in voice chat with Marco at the time. Yeah, Marco, he had a bit of a rough one last night. I didn't see him on the track at all. I'm guessing he just got killed by a couple people, maybe had a few crashes of his own. It's so easy to fall back because it's so hard to pass as well. Like, them Supercross tracks are ridiculous for trying to pass, and you just have to hope people make mistakes, so if they don't, you're just kind of stuck in the same position. And majority of the time, if you try and force the issue and make a pass yourself, you're the one that ends up going down, and the person in front ends up being fine. Oh, crap, you're gonna hate me. The only coffee that I genuinely like is a McDonald's coffee, like the cheapest coffee you could ever think of. I haven't got the taste buds for it. I think I've got like such an underdeveloped like taste palette. I can't stand it. It just doesn't taste nice. I don't know how people are so in love with it. Michael, just if you stay sat down and stay kind of central in the bike, you should get up the hill no problem. If you're still wheeling a little bit, you just have to kind of modulate your throttle a bit, have a bit of throttle control. That's fine, Lucky. I say, as soon as I started using these settings as well, I felt like I improved so much. It's one of the things, once you've... Oh, Chandler! Kill him, kill, 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 kill. I don't feel bad at all. I don't know, Jacob. Like, I thought I was going to be fine, and I guess, like, I think I saw out the corner of my eye 2 people just got together, and depending on what the connection's like in this game, the bikes can just do their own thing and go flying. So I think I just got unlucky, as I seem to do most starts, and just get a bike flying into my direction. I couldn't avoid it at all. Crab, what are you doing? Are you trying to get ideas for me for Christmas or something? Like, 20 questions pen on it. I don't know. Whatever McDonald's make. Do they make it with? I think they make it with milk. They must do. Can't see them making it with just water. But it's the same as if I was to have a hot chocolate, for example. It's much better with milk rather than water. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Matthew. Mate, I wasn't like I weren't shouting or anything at the time because obviously it was quite late at night for me, so I couldn't. But I was just like, you know, when you do a heavier breath than normal because you're pissed off, just like, here we go again. Everyone's leaving and joining now. I'll go back to the pits for a second, so it's not killing me every time. Not coffee related, just water or milk. I'm not answering that, because I don't know where you're going with it. Milk on cereal as well. I know some weirdos put water on their cereal, which is a bit weird. Yeah, Jams, people have hot chocolate with water as well. My IRL bike, Tom, is a 2020. passed out yesterday. Yeah, so it's an hour later for you as well, isn't it, Victor? So it's even worse than me. Like I finished the race and I can barely see in a straight line, but then I realised that it's an hour later for you guys as well. So it would have been what, like 4 AM for you when it finished. Crab, we're not going there. I'm not answering. Yes, Tom, it is. Redbud kit? I don't think I've even seen the Redbud kit. I don't know what settings someone's asking for, but I'll leave that screen open for a little bit if anyone wants to use it. Yeah, 445, that's horrible. It's another reason as well why I moved to 250s instead of 450s. Just because of how late it is, I didn't want to stay up for the extra half an hour. I've just realised as well that my music has stopped. Let me tab out. Let's have a quick scroll through. Best mix that is not copyrighted. There we go. Let's just fingers crossed and trust this. It's a house mix, so I don't know how mad this will get. Yeah, it looks like it's all not copyrighted. Let me fast forward a bit. That sounds like an okay-ish volume. Let me know if that's okay. I'll go to simulation as well. Let me just say sorry. Get one more race going. I'll do another race for you boys, and then I'll call it after that. Be going for, well, by the time the race is done, it would have been like 2.5 hours or so, and that's plenty enough for me. I can't go for too long on this game without getting a little bit bored. Nice to have you as well, Crab. Thank you for the donation as well. It's really appreciated, and I keep seeing you on all the comments on the YouTube videos as well. So thank you for the support. It does mean a lot. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is that you're doing. Michael, the binding look left and right is here. Input 2, heading, and I've got it set to like this button on my overlay, left and right on the D-pad. Mark, I am at about 660-ish hours. Matthew, I play like Rocket League and Valorant like very casually, just for like fun here and then with mates. I don't play much else. Oh, look at this lap time I got, a 3:41. Oh, ripping. Is this music too loud, by the way? I feel like it's slightly louder than the last playlist was. Let me know and I'll bump it down a tiny bit. No, Todd, I don't use left and right lane. I think you probably should do. I think you'll be better at the game if you do use it. Oh, I'm not, hang on. Yeah, this is, it's a bit loud. Tapping out before I start a lap. There we go. Right, let me spin around again. Go on then, Victor, how many hours have you got? Tell us. Try and run a heater real quick. Oh, that's not how you start a hot lap. Yeah, I only ever play 1s and 2s anyway, so the most I'll ever get is one annoying person. Sim's actually the game that I've played the most Gaming Flower. I've probably put a couple of thousand hours into that game over the 5 years that I played it. And it's funny because that all goes out the window because I went on the game the other day and I can't even double through a Supercross track or go around the corner. All my muscle memory's gone out the window now that I've started playing bikes. I think it would have been alright if I just stuck to like FPS games, for example. But now like I've learned a whole other motorbike game, my muscle memory is just gone and it's just kind of learnt on this game now. $1,200 hours, yeah, it's easy to do. I mean, I've got a couple hundred hours on Rocket League, I play it quite casually. I've never put any like try-hard time into learning the mechanics. I'm sat at Champ 2 at the minute, Champ 2 like Div 1. like floating right on the edge of Champ 1 Div 4 and Champ 2 Div 1. You're going up and down. Oh, there was a lot of messages there deleted by Lukey. Let me read this. It might have been because you typed in caps, Lukey. Same here, I can't play Sim now. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's mad how quickly the muscle memory goes away. I enjoy bikes, I just wish that it was a bit better in certain areas, like the amount of people you can get in a lobby before it's unrideable, like how long it takes to load into games, for example. There's a few quality of life things that, if they fix, I think it could easily overtake Sim, because Sim itself, to its core, hasn't changed in like the 10 plus years that it's been out. There's only so much that you can do on it. I think it's more so the community members that keep it alive with the tracks and the skins and models and things like that. And where this community is quite small, there's not as many track creators and model creators, if that makes sense, but I think once you get the community and this game fixes those few little bugs, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't pop off and be a really popular game. Luca, you can't type in caps. Nightbot won't let you. You've already banned for 10 minutes now from talking. When did you start using right stick? I've always used right stick. Ever since Reflex came out and it was 2-stick, I've used 2 sticks on every motorbike game after that. Oh, I've frozen again. Yeah, I think whips and sim can look better, but there's things in this game like when you're in third person, if you're stretching this, for example, where your foot comes off the pegs, and it would freeze. Let's go and try an example. Like when you try stretching things out, and there's certain things I think in this game look better. Like the little tabletop whips that you do in this game, I think look better. Like if I was to scrub down this hill, I think it looks better. Like that, I think that looks sick, where he gets his bum out to the side. Try and ride around in third for a little bit. This is where I wash my front end out in every corner because I don't know where I'm going. My rider looks so stiff where I don't lean. It's ridiculous. Let's see if I can survive sending it. Oh no, I'm too front wheel low. Oh my god, how did I survive that? And then took it like a champ. Tell you what, I'm really happy with how this stream's done, by the way, today. Like, I don't think I've seen it dip below 60 since like the first 20 minutes or so. It's pretty nuts. I'm really happy with that, and I'm glad that everyone's been enjoying it and has been getting interactive as well. I've seen a lot of new faces today, seen some recurring ones as well, so it's always nice to have everyone coming back time and time again. I don't know if I'll have time to do another race, to be honest, Mark. I've only got like another 5 minutes before I've got to shoot off. Thank you, Spencer. And it's fully homo, but I accept it. How do you not die from landing flat? I think it is just landing back wheel first. You got to make sure you're leaning forwards as well when you land. There's like a certain balance of how front wheel high you have to land. If it's too far, you'll crash as well. If it's not far enough, you'll crash. That'll all just come with time in the game. One of my tips videos explains how to land over jumps a bit better as well, if you haven't watched that yet. Yeah, my timing's all off in third person. I feel like I overjump everything. Braden, I started in third because I played third in MX Simulator, so just carried it over. But yeah, out of the blue, I tried first person randomly just to see how it was, and actually I preferred it, and I feel like I can be more consistent in first. Nationals for sure in first, I think is easier. Supercross sometimes is easier in third because it's easier to hit the rhythms, or like easier to spot your landings in third. They both have their pros and cons. People are really fast in both cameras. At the end of the day, it goes down to what you're most comfortable with. But yeah, in this game at least, I prefer first. In Sim, I preferred third. The first person angle in Sim made me feel a little bit ill. I don't actually know Gaming Flower. My computer's like 6 years old, and I just bought in like a big bundle back then. It was pre-built, so I didn't choose any of the specs. So I get asked that question a few times. I should probably have a look into it at some point and just write a list down so I can make a command for it so people can see. But yeah, unfortunately I have no idea. I'm like the least tech savvy person in the world. Like the most technical thing I've done is making that bloody like stream will be starting soon screen that I had at the beginning of the stream. Let me quickly pull that up. Like I had this at the start of the stream with different music, and I was like, oh cool, I can make that and toggle that on and off whilst playing the game. That's cool. But yeah, I'm not a very techie person, I'm afraid. Yes, Spencer, leaning forwards does help a lot. I'm not sure why. You'd think it'd have the opposite effect, putting more weight on the front end of the bike, but no. Is it possible to send it? I think so. The only issue you're going to have is stopping for the corner afterwards, so I'm not sure if it would actually end up working. Yeah, I'm the same, Matthew. Yeah, I can't do it for like more than 5 minutes. I'll see you later, Victor. Nice to have you in here and have a little bit of competition as well. See that as soon as someone disconnects, someone else hops straight back in. So it just makes it free straight away. That's fine, I'm going to sit here in the pits for a bit. I'll just talk to chat for a little bit for the last 2 minutes or so and then I'll dip. I think 2.5 hours is plenty for me. Yeah, that's fine, I won't do any of that at the moment, Hammy. I'll look at it at a later date. I think I answered you earlier, THMX. Since MX vs ATV Reflex came out and that was a 2-stick game, I've used 2 sticks ever since. I've never spoken to Judo actually. Yes, he's pretty cool. I've seen a few things that he's made. Yeah, I think he's the one that works on a lot of the national tracks as well, isn't he? Hi Brighton, nice to see you here. Unfortunately the stream's literally coming to an end now, but I'm glad you like the videos. Bonnoir, I've got 2 videos on tips if you want to go and check them out at any point. They'll probably be quite helpful. That's okay, Alfie. I know, like, I try to do a time that works for most people, but obviously it's a Friday night, people have things to do. We can't all have no lives and sit here playing bikes all the time. But I do appreciate everyone that's come along. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, I didn't know G-Dub and TFC were the same person, but yeah, I've seen a few things. I've never spoken to him though. I'm glad you enjoy it, Matt. Yeah, TH, I don't use left-right lean on the right stick, but I still lean forwards and backwards on it, so like, if you're looking at the controller now, that's forwards and back, but that doesn't do anything. So I still use 2 sticks, but forwards and back is on it. Thank you, Zifa. That's really nice of you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Unlucky Dirt Demon. I'm literally like coming to a close of the stream now, unfortunately. So any of you that are literally just joining, I do apologise. What I will do is I will get the whole replay of it uploaded. So in a couple of hours it should be up. So if you want to watch that tomorrow at any point, you can do. If there was anything that you missed that you want to go back and watch. Yeah, I'm scared, Chandler. Actually, would it be more fun if I go into replay? That's fine. I'm not going to bother. I was going to say I might commentate race, but no, it's fine. You need more subs. Thank you, Ghost. I love the timing of your vids. Yeah, the timing's a bit weird, but I'm glad everyone seems to be going all right. Well, they're okay so far. But yeah, I'm going to call it there, guys. Thank you so much for everyone that's appeared today. It's been the best stream so far. It's been really good. There's been lots of new faces. For those who have donated so far, thank you so much. That's been very unexpected, and it does mean so much as well. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I don't know what else to say really other than thank you. I'm really enjoying what we've got going so far. This community is great. It's nice to see everyone helping each other out. I keep seeing some familiar faces coming back time and time again, and yeah, I'm glad that I can provide like 15 minutes a day of entertainment for you guys. So yeah, it's been nice having you all here. I'm glad you've all enjoyed. Let me quickly tab out and load up my YouTube page just so when I say I'm going I actually go, otherwise that would be a bit awkward. There we go, cool. Right, thank you everyone for coming. Glad you enjoyed it. Have a lovely afternoon, whatever it is you're going to do. Be good, be safe. Thank you again. Catch you later. Peace.